Hey everyone, my name's Josh. If you're new to Robinhood, WeBull, and M1 Finance and not too familiar with their charts, this video is for you because I'm going to go over the charts offered by each one of these brokerages. In this video, I'm only going over the app version of the charts. I'm not going over the web-based platforms that's offered by some of these brokerages. If you're new to investing with Robinhood, WeBull, or M1 Finance, go ahead and subscribe because I'm going to be coming up with new videos going over the different features in these apps. And like this video if you find value in it. Okay, the first app I'm going to be going over is Robinhood. So I'm going to put them up on the screen here so you can follow along. So in order to find the stock chart, you can either click a stock you already purchased, or go down to the watch list, or you can just click the little hourglass here in the middle, search the company, let's say Apple, and just click it. So that's how you get to the chart to begin with. And if you look here, right now I'm in the candlestick view, but if you click here to the far right, this brings you to the line graph view. And if you look at Apple right now, you'll see the chart is in the 1 day. So other than the 1 day, you got 1 week, you got 1 month, you got 3 months, 1 year, and 5 year. And to go back to the candlestick, you just click that candlestick chart and it'll take you back to it. Well, let's just stay in the line graph for now. So in the 5-year chart, if you look up here below the current price, it's up $184 from 5 years ago, and it's up 162%. And let's go to the 3-month, for instance. It's up $80 in the past 3 months, and it's up 36%. So let's go back to the candlestick view because the candlestick view offers more information. So as you can see in the candlestick view, it offers candlestick option in each time frame from 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, 5 year. And it offers the same information below the current price of if it's up or down however many percent or however many dollars. So if you're in the line graph view or the candlestick view, so if you just hold your finger on the screen and you can slide it left and right, it's going to show you the price change in the upper left hand corner and the percent change depending on the view you're in. So this is a good research tool if you're wondering what stocks to buy. So let's go back to candlestick view for a moment. Here in candlestick view, one cool thing I found is if you hold your finger on a candlestick, it gives you the open price, close price, high, low, volume, and percent change of that candle, which I thought that was pretty neat. If you look on the screen below each candlestick, there's a bar. That's a volume bar. So the volume bar is just to let you know how many orders and investors are active in any given candle. It's critical information if you're a day trader specifically. As a long-term investor, it's not that critical of information, so if you're going to buy and hold stocks, I wouldn't really focus on that volume bar too much. In fact, I wouldn't even focus on the candlestick charts. I would just go off the line graph of the past 5 years or so. That's my opinion, but you can invest how you want. All right, so let's move on to WeBull. All right, so here we are at WeBull at the main screen. It has your watch list. WeBull by far has a way more robust charting system than all the other charts offered in these other apps. In order to get to the charts, you can either go off your watch list or you can click the little magnifying glass on the top of the screen and search any stock. So let's search Apple, just to show you how that works. So when you first pull it up, you're offered 1 day, 5 day, 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, 5 year, and the max all-time chart. So just like at Robinhood, if you hold your finger on the screen, on the horizontal axis, it's going to give you the price at which the line intersects on the chart. If you scroll across, that's going to give you the percent change from whichever time frame you're in. So if you go from the very beginning till now, as you can see, it's up 46,000% wherever my horizontal axis is hitting. And at max, it looks like we're up about 70,000%. Crazy, right? All right, so that's just the first basic view. So if you tap to the right side of the max, you'll see the little candlestick icon. So if you click the candlestick icon, it's going to default to the 1 minute. So here on the 1 minute, this gives you a bunch of candlesticks just like Robinhood. So one thing that's different than Robinhood, you can see the 1 minute, click the little caret by the 1 minute, and you can select 5-minute time frame, you can select 30-minute. As you can see, there's a bunch of different time frames you can view here. So unless you're a day trader or something of that nature, which I don't recommend, but if you were, you can use all these different 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 hour, all this. But really, you need hotkeys and all that to do day trading, so I wouldn't recommend day trading on WeBull or any of these apps actually. So that's the different intraday time frames, but you got your daily, you got your weekly, your monthly, quarterly, yearly. Right below each candle, you'll have a volume bar. So right below the volume bar, you'll have the indicator window. And right now, you'll see the RSIs displayed. And I'm not going to go over every indicator, but I'll show you which ones it offers. It has all of these you see here on the screen: volume, MACD, RSI, just to name a few. So let's just put it back on the MACD. And I'll make a video on each one of these indicators in the future. And then right below that window, you have your time and sales window. So with the time and sales, the green means the price is going on the ask or above. When you see black on the time and sales, that means the price is going in between the bid and the ask. And when you see red, that means the prices are going on the bid side. So when things sell on the bid, it'll drop the price. And when things sell on the ask, it'll raise the price of a stock. All right, so that's it with WeBull. So let's go to M1 Finance. All right, so here we are at M1 Finance. And M1 Finance is probably equivalent to Robinhood's charts. It's not nearly as good as WeBull's charts, but I'm going to show you this one as well so you know how to use it if you do go with M1 Finance, or if you're currently using M1 Finance. So in order to find the charts to begin with, you click the research, you tap the research tab, and in the upper left-hand side of the screen, tap that icon that shuffles over to more options under research, and then click stocks, tap stocks, and then it's going to bring you to this window to where you can either select a stock that's listed here below, or you can just search. So even though Apple's right there, let's just search Apple, just so I can show you how that works. It's going to bring you to this snapshot screen. Initially, you would think your chart would be here under your snapshot somewhere, like under price history or something, but it's not. You actually got to click the upper right-hand side of the screen at this little chart icon. And it's going to take your phone in the landscape. So hold your phone landscape in order to use it. And it's going to give you a 1 week, 1 month, every quarter, every 6 months, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, and 5 year option as far as time frames go. So let's just click the 3 year. Okay, so this is the 3 year chart of Apple. In the bottom left hand side of the screen, it shows you the last date this information was gathered. So it was gathered, looks like December 30th, and we're up 152% to date. So the bottom right hand side of the screen shows the first price of the time frame you selected. For instance, at from 3 years ago to date, it was $116. And then if you hold your finger on the screen like all the other apps, it gives you this vertical bar, and then if you slide across, it shows you the percent change in the date of that current stock on this time frame. So your 3 year is going to be different than your 5 year as far as percent change. So if you hold it and slide it across, as you can see here, it's different percent changes on different time frames. So that's really the basics to the charting to M1 Finance. So it's pretty simple, pretty intuitive. The only problem I found with it, I thought it was kind of hard to find. I think they should make it a little easier to find the charts in their app. So that wraps up the basics of the charting with M1 Finance, Robinhood, and WeBull. If you found this video valuable, like I said, go ahead and like this video. So if you're using these apps or are thinking about using these apps, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be going over the differences between these apps and what features one offers and which one's better than the other. And in my opinion, I think WeBull blows Robinhood and M1 Finance's charts out of the water with all the options and indicators, the 1 minute, 5 minute intraday charting. So that's my opinion, but leave your opinion below in the description and just give me your thoughts because I'm curious to see what everyone thinks. So if you do sign up for WeBull, Robinhood, or M1 Finance, use the link below. And if you use the WeBull link, you get 2 free stocks. Only if you use that link and you deposit $100 within the first month. So it helps me out and it'll help you out. And I'm going to end this video how I end every video. It isn't the actual dollar amount we're after. It's how we can use it for freedom and to provide for our families. See you in the next video.